Need the mic.
I'm scared of mics. Mics remind me of school, and I didn't really like school that much. So, can you guys give these guys a round of applause? It's been amazing. I was listening to the sermon, and I was like, wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I don't know a lot. It's such a rich history. And sometimes when you hear things like that, it's hard to reflect and see, like, how is it modern to us? It's difficult. I can't really picture Martin Luther King, what he went through. But sometimes when you close the gap and look at situations that may be a little more relevant, it gets a little easier to understand. So I want to share with you a story about my career when I first encountered something that's close to like what our forefathers went through. I was playing basketball in Cyprus. Cyprus is a beautiful country. It's out near Lebanon, Israel, in that region. And so I was there playing, and we were winning, and we're about to win a championship. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to win the championship. And all of a sudden, the fan takes a banana peel and throws it into the floor. And he said, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Nobody really got it because I was the only black guy on the court. Nobody understood it until I took my shoes off and sat on the bench. My coach, the owner, everybody's come up to you like, do you know how much money you have right here? What are you doing? You're about to blow it. Approximately $450,000 is on the line, and I'm saying I'm not going to stand here and take this. Nobody understands it. Everybody's looking at me like, yo, dude, like, are you serious? It's 1 minute. We lost the game. The media ripped me to shreds. They were like, yo, this dude is so selfish. He's making all this money, but he wouldn't even play the last minute of the game. The next game comes. Everybody's saying to me, are you going to play? I go to the coaching staff and tell them, are you guys going to do anything about them throwing banana peels out there and calling me a monkey? Everybody turns their head like, oh. Well, it's nothing we can really do. Well, I guess I can't play. Another game goes by. And here's the crazy thing about it. This time, it gets a little more personal because I'm supposed to be sitting in my seat. And I probably moved over just by luck. And I'm sitting in another seat, and a big boulder, as our bus is sitting there, boom, smashes through the window right in the seat where I'm supposed to be sitting. So now I say to the team owners, and I tell the team president, the coach, listen, you can kick rocks. I'm getting on the plane, and I'm going home tonight. And I can go through FIBA, a basketball association, and I can sue you and get my money. And I don't even need this anymore. So the coach sits me down, and he says, what do we need to do? We can't win without you. I tell them it's quite simple. You need to set up a meeting with the league and tell them if anybody does that again, they're automatically fined and suspended, and the game belongs to us. If you can accomplish that, then I'll play. But it's no way. He says it's not that big of a deal. They're just saying, ooh, throwing banana peels. I said it's kind of different for me because my grandmother was a slave. My grandmother's hands were cut up and beat up. Her back was bruised. She kind of stood for this type of thing that I would never stand up and act as if it didn't happen. My grandfather, his teeth were pulled out. No anesthesia from a dentist, from a slave owner who pulled his teeth out to mock him. And his gums overlapped where teeth would be. So I kind of got this thing in my mind where I'm not going to stand for that. And if you can't stand for me, then you can keep the money. They go to the meeting and we say the same thing. And the owner of the league is like, it's not that big of a deal. Well, it is to me. And I explained to him again. And he says, well, that kind of doesn't make sense. I says, well, you know what? You're Cypriots. And you don't agree with Turkish people. You guys have the biggest rivalry. So if I came in here and called you a Turk, what would you do? I would kill you. I said, exactly. So why would you expect me to play when they called me a monkey? They set the rule. We played the next game, we win the championship. Everybody's happy, go lucky. Not me. It wasn't the same for me ever again. I got a taste of what they went through. I got an idea of kind of like the reality of sometimes when you stand for something, I wish Nike had this logo back then, it could cost you everything. They threatened me every single thing. They threatened me never to get a job again. I would never make any more money. They would 8-ball me. I never made that type of money again. I know I left $1 million on the table just because of that one decision. What does that mean? This year, in Cyprus, somebody threw a banana peel on the floor, and it cost them the championship. My teammate from back then sent me the article. Of course, he had to translate it to English because I didn't know what in the world it was. And he said, Sully, see, even if people don't remember your name, the rules still remember what you did. And that is my proudest moment ever. I love my wife, I love my kids, but to be able to say, even if I die, they have to honor a rule. They have to respect the culture. They have to respect people. They have to look at something different. Man, that's like priceless for me. So I just wanted to share that with you because sometimes it gets a little hazy. It gets a little difficult to like see, like, you know, with the whole race thing or looking into the culture, or maybe we look at differences. But sometimes all it takes for you is just to do what's right. Act right. Just be right. And it doesn't matter whether you're black, you're white, whatever. But I just wanted to share that with you. Like, sometimes it will cost you. But in the end, I know that young man sent me an email and was like, somebody told me it was you who stood up a long time ago. And I just wanted to send you an email saying thank you. Sometimes it does cost you a little bit, but you can gain a lot more. Thank you.